Hi guys, how are you? Ready to do some growing? Well, I've got a question for you. Are you not reaching a goal that you've been really hoping for? Have you ever thought of yourself as lazy or unmotivated or a procrastinator? Is it possible that maybe you just don't have the clarity and the plan that you need to reach your goal? If it is, stick around, because I'm Sage and I'm a growth coach, and the topic today is the problem actually lack of motivation or just a lack of clarity? So how can a lack of clarity be the thing holding you back? Well, it causes like a lack of plan with, specific steps. And it also causes a lack of resources, and it causes a lack of support. And those three things, a plan with specific steps and a good set of resources and then good support, are three of the biggest ways that you actually reach your goals. So here's a quote for you. It is lack of clarity that causes chaos and frustration. Those emotions are poison to any living goal. Steve Maraboli. So what area of your life have you been blaming lack of motivation on recently? We hear that a lot. People are constantly like, well, I'm just not that motivated. Or yeah, she's not very motivated. But most of the time, it doesn't really come down to motivation at all. It comes down to the things I discussed earlier. Not having those specific steps or resources or support. So is there a chance that you just haven't taken time to earn the clarity that you need to make your goal happen? Well, if that might be the case, here's 4 ways to increase your clarity. Number 1, do your research. If you're working on a goal or you got a dream brewing, then start doing your research. Maybe talk to more people, ask more questions, search it on the internet, watch videos on YouTube. Because really, why create the wheel, right? Somebody's probably already doing what you want to do or something close to what you want to do. So get tips from somebody who's already doing it. Second way to increase your clarity is choose time to brainstorm and to actually plan. So, get out a journal or a notepad and just start writing down, your goal across the top. And then just ask yourself the question, what things do I need to do to reach this goal? And just start making a list. And maybe you're going to find that, a piece of that list is pretty broad or general. And maybe you need to break it down, or maybe that's where you need to go do your research at. So here's the third way to increase your clarity. Ask for input. Maybe you've missed something. It is often said that if you're working on a goal or a dream, it's better to kind of keep those things to yourself until it's fully in motion. And I agree with that in a lot of scenarios. But maybe you can ask somebody out of your inner circle for help or for input or for suggestions, because maybe they've got just a piece of gold that you needed to reach that goal. We're pretty powerful as human beings, and we can do a lot of things on our own, but a lot of times we can do even more when we've got good input from others. So here's the 4th way to increase your clarity. Make sure you do check-ins and pause. We forget to check in with ourselves. We're often checking in with our friends and our significant other, our coworkers, but we forget to do the check-ins with ourselves. So ask yourself, how's this going? Where do I feel like I'm stuck? Where do I feel like I need help? And to then start moving down those paths. So just to go back over those real quick, 4 ways to increase your clarity. Do your research, take time to actually brainstorm and plan, ask for input, and take time for those check-ins and pauses. So circling around, is the problem lack of motivation or lack of clarity? How can you use the steps I gave you to increase your clarity and reach those goals? Because here's the deal. I think you kind of deserve to live a wonderful life. So might as well reach those goals. Thanks for joining me today. Again, I'm Sage. I'm a growth coach. Book a session. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Facebook or Instagram. I appreciate you growing with me. It's a pretty powerful thing. Love ya.